What's up everybody, my name is Slanted, and welcome back to another video. In this video, since of course we were reviewing Book 3 of Infinity Train and have reviewed 2 episodes so far, we are doing Book 3, Episode 3. This episode has a weird title called the Debutante Ballgar, if I'm saying that right. But yeah, this video will be about the Season 3, Episode 3, Book 3 of Infinity Train, and doing a review of it. So yeah, if you do enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into it. The description of the episode goes like this. The gang's uneasy alliance is tested by a challenge in their first car together, dancing in a high-stakes octopus debutante ball. So yeah, pretty much some sort of a ball car or dancing car with music and food and stuff like a party. Other than that, let's get right into the actual episode review and analysis. The episode starts out with them in this sort of underwater type car. Apparently there is air because they can breathe, so I don't necessarily know if it's underwater, but yeah. Tuba and Hazel are just kind of messing around while Grace and Simon are still planning to take out that Null, aka Tuba.
So when are we taking out that Null?
Well, it's big and would put up a serious fight. And we could lose Hazel if we attack it. She's too attached.
With them still not having a way to get rid of Tuba or leave Tuba because Hazel is so attached to them and they are trying to get her to join the Apex and join them and take her, it's just not going to work out, so.
I mean, when you first got on the train in that Null of yours...
Then they mention when Simon first got on the train, he had some sort of Null, probably as a friend like Tulip did with Atticus in 1-1, and all the other characters in Book 2 and now Book 3, as Hazel has Tuba, did in this book. So it seems as Simon first joined the train, he also had one of these companion Nulls.
Anyway...
It seemed like it was kind of awkward for Simon to, and to hear Grace talking about it, so something must have happened, as he kind of hates Nulls now. As Hazel says, she makes a new friend, and she calls it Louie. It's just a little leaf thing. They say that they actually have a friend or a member in the Apex also named Louie. Either that's a lie or not, it doesn't matter. But yeah, then Hazel thinks it's some sort of like state or something. So then they go more into depth of what the Apex is and why they want her to come.
The Apex is the country where you're from?
The Apex isn't a place, it's a special secret force of kids.
Yeah, that's right. In the Apex, we fight for our rights as passengers because an evil robot named 1-1 has taken over the train.
They then make the Apex seem like a really cool place and then say that 1-1 is the evil one and he's taken over the train as he is the conductor.
Evil robot?
Yep. See, the true conductor was a man who wore a big black helmet with a red wave on it.
He has the highest number in the world and even saved my life once.
Here they are talking about Amelia, who was the person with the most numbers on the train, and seen as the true conductor to them. As we learned her backstory in the end of Book 1, Tulip managed to defeat her as, well, they ended up getting to a fight. And that's where 1-1 became the conductor. She is basically the main antagonist of Book 1. And the way he described her with like the black and red and white helmet and stuff, yeah, he basically described this, which is basically what she wore. It's like a mech suit, sort of. They then say they wear the red stripe on their face for the Apex to honor the true conductor.
So, we wear the red wave on our faces to honor him. He built the train for humans.
But no one knows where the true conductor is now. And 1-1 is trying to get rid of all the humans on the train.
We then find out what they think, that 1-1 is trying to get rid of the humans on the train, basically, or they're going missing, or he's killing them, or any of that kind of stuff. That's what they believe, and that's just not true. He's just helping them get off the train.
Ever since he took over, kids have been disappearing when their numbers go down.
Cough, cough, Tulip, cough, Lake, cough, Jesse, cough, etc., and etc. The list goes on. And yeah, he isn't wrong, but they are literally just getting home. And he is helping them get off the train, but he does not make it sound like that, making Hazel shocked.
I hate 1-1.
No, just because of this wrong information, she says that she hates 1-1. My favorite character! Just because they made him sound evil. Like, come on, bro, why? Come on.
But I have the highest number, just like the true conductor did. So I'm the leader of the Apex.
And then we find out why Grace is leader of the Apex, even though it was kind of clear. Because she has the highest number on her hand / neck / her entire arm. Yeah.
I make sure everyone's number stays high.
Can I be in it?
Well, their whole mission right now is literally for you to join the Apex anyway, so, yeah, even though I really do not want you in there because that place is horrible. Grace just tells her that maybe one day she'll be let in the Apex as they want her in anyway.
Don't be a worry, baby. No need to hurry, baby, when you're with me.
We then hear Tuba singing the song that was actually in the trailer for the Infinity Train Book 3. Except in the trailer, it was actually Hazel singing it.
Just take it easy peasy, my little lemon squeezy, 'cause you're with me.
We then get to hear the rest of the song that we didn't in the trailer, so that is really epic this time with Hazel singing this part like she did in the trailer. But yeah, that's really cool. But then we realize where the song came from.
That's cute.
Tuba used to sing it to her kids, but I added the easy peasy part.
Kids, huh?
Tuba has kids, dude! I wonder if we'll get to see them eventually. Dude, that is... wow. I wasn't expecting that. That's something. Jeez. So the song came from her singing that to her little gorilla kids, basically. That's epic. We then finally enter the car that this episode goes by the title for. The Debutante ball car.
Stop right there.
We then see this goofy chandelier Noel that's honestly really funny looking, and he has a crown on his head, and he's like, what are you doing here? And as well as Tuba holding Grace, that's honestly really funny.
What do you think you're doing?
Simon, get to higher ground. I'll find it.
You aren't even dressed. I can't present you in such a state. Where are your escorts?
We don't need escort.
We then find out he just wants them to look for him so he can introduce them, because they just entered. What a nice dude. She's like, we don't need escorts or introductions. Bruh.
Escorts? Where's the exit?
The exit only makes itself seen to those who've entered society. You must have a debut. Procedures must be followed.
For them to escape this car, and to find the door, they literally have to dance and all that and learn how to dance. Jeez.
To the cotillion room to learn the waltz.
He then throws down this little yellow circle on the ground, and then he just be summoned wearing this dope suit. They then decide they'll play along for Hazel's sake because they want her to join the Apex and to leave. Well, they have to do all this stuff anyway, so might as well. As he takes them to the room to learn the waltz, he then says, well, if they don't succeed, they'll be trapped here forever. It slams the door, which you should have expected for him to trap you. And yeah, basically, until you learn the waltz, he's not letting you out.
Ceiling panels might budge. I'll take lead. You go and...
Let's learn the dance.
He all just got trapped in there. Hazel's like, let's dance! I love you.
If we don't dance, we can't get back to the Apex. And we have to, so I can be in it.
As Hazel gets all shy because she wants to join the Apex and she just really wants to be there, and she knows that if they don't do this, then she won't be let in. Yeah, she's like shy. She does this pose, and is it just me, or did Hazel just get like 1,000 times cuter?
I can be special and brave. I promise.
No, this had to be hinting towards something that happened in her past. Why would she be so shy over, like, all this? That's kind of weird. Okay, something must have happened.
You go through the
Grace decides to have Simon go look for another exit, and she will stay here and dance with Hazel.
They always...
Simon doesn't like this, and these knolls seem like a big problem. As Hazel says they always are, she looks towards Tuba.
Always are. So,
As Simon leaves, Grace
let's
and
learn
Hazel
this
are
dance.
left alone to learn this
follow the
dance,
feet.
and all of a sudden,
This is a ball
Hazel
game
just
dance.
knows what they're
Some of
supposed to
the
do for
steps
the
are
dance
backwards.
immediately,
We have to be partners.
and Grace is like, how
You're
do you
right.
even know
How
about
do
this
you know
stuff?
about this stuff?
I took classes.
Do you have one of those intense dance moms or something?
As Grace starts mentioning something about Hazel's mom and her being like a dance mom or something, for Hazel to know all of this, she then does this and says this.
Dance moms?
Yeah. Puts you in contests to win trophies, makes you wear super tight ponytails, gives you too much sugar.
I don't know.
You don't know? What about your dad?
He was... I don't know.
She doesn't know what her parents did at all or what they do. Why doesn't she know? Are her parents dead and she doesn't want to talk about it? Or has she always been on the train? Or it's just my theories, I guess, I don't know. Hazel then runs out, tearing up. Grace decides to change the conversation and focus more on the dance, with first starting up saying that her mom didn't really teach her lessons, she took private lessons, and we learned some more about her life and what kind of dances she did. So she also learned lessons, so that's really cool. But apparently they were private lessons, and she wasn't really around many other kids, so she was usually alone, per se, I guess. So that kind of sucks. I can feel that, I guess. I respect it. Sucks. Being alone isn't very fun.
One year, my instructor put me in her group class recital, but my parents couldn't come and the other girls in the class didn't know me, so they didn't invite me to get ice cream afterwards.
Grace seems to get kind of upset talking about it, as apparently they left her alone because they didn't really know her when they all went to go get ice cream, like she was no one.
But really, they were just jealous because I was way better than them, which got...
She then starts being her cocky self, saying, oh, they were just jealous because she was better than them and stuff. And honestly, that makes me think, what if Grace is just putting on like a split personality, pretending who she really is? And yeah, I don't know. We then begin to see Simon come into focus.
Whoa!
Simon!
I looked for a way out of the building, and Grace, there's literally nothing out there. It's just a black void.
This room they are trapped in is surrounded by just a black void. You found an exit, but all it is blackness. There is no way out. As dancing is the only option, Grace says, well, dancing is the only option, I guess. And Simon's just like, what? And she says, well, if it doesn't work out, then she'll kill every one of them. And she says, just dance with me already. And he blushes, obviously making them a ship, obviously. Hinting that. They're even helping them. That's hilarious. As Hazel and Tuba also dance together, so that's kind of funny. As they're ball dancing like a couple. Simon is always blushing. He definitely likes her, most likely. As they dance together really well, doing step-by-step perfectly, Hazel and Semi-Tuba are just shocked, Hazel being really inspired. This yellow, awesome, cool light stuff happens with the floor, it's like on fire. And then, here comes this guy, comes out, the ball guy.
It's time, my lovelies.
Since they completed their challenge of the footstep ball dance stuff, the black void has turned into the cart once more. They then basically get introduced by the yellow ball guy, and they say, oh, it's time for the formal ball dance, and the couples are going to dance together. Immediately going on Grace and Simon, saying, well, it's like they're a couple, so that's kind of weird. And then they just dance together, and of course, Grace and Tuba, which is also there. That's hilarious. As they obviously know how to dance super well. Grace, Simon just knows what he's doing. This is really epic. Really cute, really formal. But yeah, it's basically just this dance and stuff. Pretty fun. As they finish the dance and take off their formal clothes, Grace says that they couldn't have done it without her, and that she thinks that she is ready for this.
I think she's ready. Congratulations. You're Apex now.
All I can say right now is that I am kind of depressed over this. Come on, man. Fuck you. Hazel is now an official member of the Apex, being signified by the red line now on her face.
I was brave?
Mm-hmm.
Now Tuba!
Oh man, we totally would, but the red waves are for kids only. Are you a kid, Tuba?
Grace then wants Tuba to be also part of the Apex and have the red line on his face, but then Simon says that she cannot be put on the Apex because she is not a kid.
No.
Yeah, it's kind of depressing
I'm
and
not
kind
a
of bums
kid.
Hazel out, and I honestly respect that. It's really bumming.
Being Apex is so fun!
It won't be for long, Hazel. Oh, my poor girl.
Hey, why don't you teach me that cute song you were singing earlier?
Okay, the first part is, don't be a worry, baby.
Simon then wants to be taught the song that Hazel was singing earlier for just fun reasons, as Grace timidly looks at the Knoll tuba.
No need to hurry, baby, when you're with me.
Then this crazy fucking scene happens, and it makes me respect Grace a lot more. She looks at Tuba and has a little change of heart, and then this happens. Her fucking number goes down by thinking good about Tuba. Now this change in number isn't small, it's a massive change of 70,725 all the way down until 23. As her number count is still massive, as she has probably hundreds of thousands of more. A whole pretty much 70,000 numbers down. That's such a big change. But yeah, as her number goes down, that signifies the end of Season 3, Episode 3 of Infinity Train. That's all for this video. I'll see you in the next one, whenever that is. My name is Slanted, and peace out.